Hello, thank you for inviting me, Andrea, and thank you all for coming. Magnus Sunset is my name. I come from Stockholm, Sweden. Lovely weather above the clouds, as we say in this business, right? Well, this is me. I've been in the business for like 20 years. I see that you're all, we've been talking about ITIL a little bit on the side here, but many of you have probably ITIL knowledge and background, right? It's pretty much where we come from, right? So I've been talking to this Stockholm itSMF. I'm going to the Helsinki one in November, and now here in Zurich. So this it has become like a road tour or something. It's pretty nice actually. We're a DevOps company, but we're also in the itSM business, and we have been, as our colleagues here in Zurich, been bought by Ethical. There's like this Pac-Man, they buy companies, and we are one of them. We come from a company that actually built the CMDB, that one of the, well, you see where we come from. We built that one. But I'm going to talk about, not so much about us as a company. We're there to talk to us about that later. But about itSM and the enterprise service management that everybody's talking about. How can we move from this IT world and bring that gospel out to the rest of the organizations, like HR? I saw that you were showing the HR bit there, and I'm going to deep dive a little bit more into that one and ask you questions like, how do you perceive your own organization? Are they an integral part of your IT community? Because business is IT, IT is business, right? So if you're in HR, legal, or wherever you are, you use tools, you need tools, you need practices, you need areas to collaborate around. And that's what I'm going to talk about. And how can we bring the IT service management to the rest of the people, using this HR as an example. So I like to keep it simple. I choose a couple of these practices that, like the normal practices: instant problem change, service request, knowledge, and asset management. These ones are commonly used by service desk and development, operations, those type of teams. So the new thing is, as you saw in the previous presenter, that now it's not only IT that is working with these type of tools and practices. Talent and workforce and talent management is one of the general processes in IT, right? So how can we start to collaborate between the company, the units, departments internally, and co-create value? How can we use the platform? And that is something that you probably are struggling with at home. Okay, how can we get the legal department and their contracts available for us to view? How can procurement department get access to them? How can IT order things from the procurement department? How can the procurement department check that they actually got what we have ordered? You need to work in sort of a same platform or something. Otherwise it's going to be, oh, we have some documents here, some there, some there, some there. It doesn't really fly these days. And then, of course, then AI comes in and they can just, analyze everything for you. But you need to have the data available, and these days they are not available to everyone in the company. So if I log in and I'm in finance, I can't see everything. So AI today is, I can see what I have access to. But if I'm in finance, I don't have the records in HR, marketing, security, whatever. I cannot do my proper analysis even with AI. So there's something to think about when you're implementing it. There's always a showstopper. But many of us, back in the days, were pretty siloed, networking companies, where HR is sending something to security, or go there, talk to them, hey, we have a security breach, somebody have been tailgating and stealing our computers. It actually happened to me, not to me, but my company. Somebody was tailgating behind somebody after lunch. No, sorry, that was before lunch. Everybody was going out, and this person came in, had a really thick briefcase, and of course they put some laptops down and just went out. No cameras, nothing, very shallow. The shell shields the security was not that good. Well, we were working with email boxes, different tools for ticketing, assumptions, and networking business. We need to move away from that. We, as a consulting firm, we see that this all the time, that people are still working with email boxes. And if you send a document, it's saved minimum 9 times if you send a document to somebody. Because it's stored on a server that you download to your computer, now you send it, then it's in your inbox to that inbox, and then it's copied and so on. So where's the original? So what document should you work on? So document management is crucial, right? ITS and tools and practices, business is IT, IT is business. Now we try to work on one IT service portal. So you can log in, send a request through that one. We think about having one portal or one area, so it's not working. But it's only IT at this moment. We structured IT service management. We talk about people, process, and technology. We try to identify that middle ground, the circles or anything like that, and you get this thing in the middle, the core benefit of actually people working with the right processes and having this wonderful technology in place. But we need to go beyond this and look forward. We have AI, we have new services coming out, businesses are coming around, stuff happening on the market. We need to be able to move even faster. And to facilitate that, we need to work on one platform. That is my message. We cannot copy, paste, and we need to look at the same data, all of us, in order to take an informed decision. So how do we do that? Well, we think in service portals. So each one of them can have their own service portal. Development, they can have a service portal of some sort. They have their backlog, they have an intake of requirements coming in that they're building and shipping. Think one platform, then you will get high velocity. This is like one of the IT courses, high velocity IT. But really, high velocity, what does that even mean? I mean, if you're ordering something from somebody, you expect to have it on the desk. If it says, oh, you're going to get the server within 2 weeks, yeah, you expect it to be there within 5 days because you got that the last time. But actually they have 2 weeks according to the agreement. And then with companies that they always ship you the stuff the last day because that's within the SLA. I think that's really bad. Anyway, so we're striving for operational excellence somehow. So, how do we get there? To this beautiful Marimekko picture or something, I don't know. How do we get people to actually collaborate and work together to co-create value? How do we get them there?